Hello and welcome to another special AFL Draft video edition on Rookie Me Central. I'm Michael Alvaro. I'm joined today by Western Bulldogs father-son prospect Sam Darcy. How are you today, mate?
I'm good, thanks, Michael. Going well. Just been a busy last few weeks, but very excited and yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Obviously, as we're speaking, only a day out from the draft, you've got a bit of certainty, I guess, with where you're going to end up. But how are the nerves, and is it a bit of a surreal feeling?
The nerves aren't too bad, but when I try and zone in and think about it, it is pretty surreal feeling, and very very honoured, and very very exciting time ahead.
Obviously, we do have a few questions from Doggies fans who are pretty keen to see you in the red, white and blue. But I guess personally, you're going to be a third generation Bulldog. It must be a pretty big thrill that's really close to happening.
Absolutely. I'm very very proud to be part of such a rich history at the Bulldogs, and also other grandpa playing for Essendon. So very very proud to be a part of that, and continue the family tradition.
And I mean, there's been a little bit of talk about the whole bidding system and where you might end up. As it stands, pick 2, I guess, is rumoured to be where you're going to end up. Is that something you kind of think about? Do you want to be as high a pick as possible, or are you not really worried about that too much?
Definitely be nice to be recognised as high as possible for all the work I've put in over the last few years. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I guess everyone's at ground zero once you get drafted. So wherever the bid comes or whatever, not too fussed at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I've seen yesterday one of your good mates, a teammate, Nick Dacos, was a little upset that he hadn't had a chat with GWS. GWS holds pick 2. Have you spoken to them?
I did have an interview with the Giants. Might have been a couple months ago now, but I think it went pretty well, the interview, and we'll see what happens on the night.
Yeah. Have you spoken sort of extensively to other clubs, or has it just been them checking in with you and sort of knowing what's going to happen?
Kind of just kind of checking. I think I've spoken with about, I think, 4 or 5 different clubs, and it was just good to have that experience of what all the other draftees have been going through.
Yeah. We'll get on to, I guess, the topic of family. I just want to know, I guess, how involved your dad, Luke, is in your footy and your journey. Has he sort of been really into coaching and mentoring you, or has he sort of taken a bit of a back seat throughout it all?
He's kind of hasn't been really full on at all. He's just kind of taken that back seat and just kind of let me do my thing. But he's been really supportive at the same time. He's given me a lot of opportunities to play at different levels, and I think he was my coach back in the junior days, so was pretty involved back then. But it's just if I ever needed feedback or want to go for a kick, he's always down. So he's been really great for me over the journey.
Awesome. Do you tend to talk footy at home, or sort of leave it on the training track and at work for him?
Not a lot of footy, but I think if I'm ever down for a convo about anything, he'll always be down to give me some advice, and yeah.
And he's obviously on the commentary team for Channel 7. What's the feeling like? Is it going to be a bit weird potentially having him calling your games?
It would be pretty funny. Probably have to hand it over to one of the other guys, and if I get the ball. But I think it'll be pretty funny for the family back home having to watch that.
Yeah.
They'd enjoy it.
Yeah. And on the rest of your family, obviously there's so much made of the link with your dad, but how has the rest of your family been in your football journey, and I guess just supporting you, that sort of inner circle you've got?
They've all been really really supportive, and helped me out a lot. I think both grandpas just been really really awesome on the journey, and then I've got 2 younger brothers and a younger sister, and they both love the game as well, and it's been big family, all love the game. So it's been nice.
And on the Bulldogs, have you sort of had players and coaches get in touch with you recently? Obviously, you've spent a pre-season there and you've been training there a little bit, but have some of those guys there already been in touch with you in the build up to this week?
I've been doing a lot of work with some of the physios and stuff at the club, and yeah, I've been in touch with a lot of the recruiting guys there, and had dinner with Luke Beveridge the other night. So yeah, that was nice, and yeah, but I think it'll all start once the name gets called out. Yeah.
Yeah. How is Bevo? Is this you get along with him all right?
Yeah, he's a great guy, and yeah, ripper. So yeah, I think I get along with him pretty well. So yeah, he's great guy.
Yeah, and you already know, obviously, a guy like Jamara Ugelhagen at the club. You went to school with him, played a little bit at Oakleigh, I assume, with him. It must be good to have some familiar faces there already.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'd be great. Very much looking forward to joining a club with guys like Jamara and all the great players and environment that club is surrounded by. So yeah, very much looking forward to getting to work with all those boys. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously the Doggies. I assume you're a Doggies fan as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So how was it supporting them this year? And when they won the premiership a few years back, were you really into it, attending all the games, things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I was very much into it. Still remember the 2016 granny very, very clearly, and yeah, being very excited young kid with all the family, and seeing the emotions of all the supporters was awesome to witness. And yeah, I've been a big supporter. Love watching the Doggies run out every week. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool experience.
Yeah. Where do you fit in at the Bulldogs? Obviously, there's a pretty good key position cohort there. Yeah, where do you see yourself playing? Have you been told at all?
No, I haven't been told at all. Yeah, I'm not sure. They've obviously got a very, very strong list and great playing group. So yeah, let's just see what happens. I'll just keep working hard and yeah, whatever happens. Yeah.
Where do you see your best position?
I think I've been most comfortable playing as a forward throughout my whole junior career, and playing a bit of ruck the last couple of years as well. But played down back for Oakleigh this year, so I think I'm pretty flexible in where I can play my best footy. I think so. Yeah, I think I'm happy with whatever. I think yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, you had that little shake-up playing down back. When you were told about that, what was the reaction? Were you pretty keen to get into it, or a little bit sort of wary of that? Because everyone wants to kick goals as well, right?
Yeah. I was a bit probably when I first got the news, I was a bit worried, but I was probably just excited at that time just to be back playing footy. So I was happy everywhere. But once I started playing and learning the role, I was just loving it. I think and it was just great to learn that new role from what I've been used to on the footy field.
Obviously, there's a lot good about you if you're a top 5 pick, but what are the areas you're still looking to improve on, and have clubs sort of given that feedback to you as of yet, or are you just sort of taking it from your or each program you've been in so far?
Yeah, whenever I've been seeking feedback from different clubs, I think one of the main goals for me would be to improve my strength is at AFL level, or the bigger body, so to be able to try and match it with them. I think that's one of the goals, to put on some size over the few pre-seasons, and probably would also just build the fundamentals, just keep improving, honing the skills, and just try and take my game to another level, and build the running capacity to be able to run out a full game at a higher level.
Yeah, awesome. I want you to brainstorm your top 10 all-time teammates and give us, I guess, a rankings of the Victorian prospects this year. So you down for that?
Yeah, I don't know how accurate, or I haven't really thought about it before. But
it doesn't matter. We've had some shockers, so I'm sure you'd know worse.
Okay, yeah, I'll have a go at it. Yeah.
All right, easy. Yeah. All right, so Sam's done a bit of thinking. He's got together his top 10s. We're going to start with his teammates, and a pretty easy one first up, Nick Dacos in your top 10. You'd be pretty familiar with him. What's so good about him?
Yeah, he's been awesome to play with this year. I think just got great leadership skills on and off the field, and then I think he just leads by example on the field with the way he goes about it. He's just elite skills, his endurance, the way the way he attacks the ball and just gets his teammates involved. I think he was great to play alongside with.
And next on the list, another Oakleigh boy, Scott Bilby.
Yeah, Bilbs is awesome to play with. I think just his attack and ferociousness on the ball. He's very competitive and someone you just love to have on your side.
And third, you've got Hugo Brommel, who would be a name that not many probably know of, but you played a bit of school footy with him this year.
Yeah, Brommels was my captain at Scotch footy this year. I think he's just a great leader and gets all his teammates involved and just leads by example on the field and great skills and a hard at it midfielder.
Lockie Rankin's next on the list. Pretty underrated prospect, you think?
Yeah, I think Ranks is very, very underrated. I think the way he goes about it, he's very, very silky, great skills and yeah, very, very unselfish and gets a lot of his teammates involved.
Josh Ward is next on the list. What do you like about him?
Yeah, I think Wardy's just a great player. Just the way he just racks up the ball. He's very, very skillful player. Yeah, can run all day and just finds the footy. Yeah.
Yeah. Another Oakleigh boy, Yusuf Dib. Collingwood fans would be pretty happy to see his name there.
Yeah, Dib's just another one of those players you just love to have in a team. He gives it 100% every time the ball's around him. Very, very competitive and just has a crack at all times.
And do you talk to those boys who are tied to clubs as well about, I guess, the pressures of it or expectations and whether they're talking to other clubs?
Not too often. I think maybe had the conversation a couple of times, but yeah, it's nice to talk to people going through similar processes for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Yeah. Continuing the Oakleigh theme, Jed Rule.
Yeah, Jed was awesome to play along with down back this year. I think he's intercept marking and big penetrating left foot. Yeah, he's just great player, courageous in the air, and yeah, it was good, awesome to play with.
And he would have played pretty much on the same line a few times with Paddy Voss. You said you're working on your strength, but Paddy's got plenty of that, right?
Yeah, Voss, he's very, very physical. Yeah, has a crack. He's someone you very, very much love on your team. He's always stick up for you, and yeah, very, very physical, very great tackler, and yeah.
Do you dish out any fend-offs to you in training or anything like that?
I reckon he might have a couple of times. But
yeah, no, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
Henry Brown's number 9 here. Tell us a bit about him.
Yeah. Yeah, Brownie's just great runner and great in and under midfielder. Finds a lot of the footy and yeah, is very, very competitive, very physical, and loves to get dirty and get the footy in and under.
Awesome. And last, but certainly not least, Tom Silvani.
Yeah, Sauce is just a great man. It's great to have in a team. He shows a lot of leadership on the field, and yeah, played along a lot of wing and half forward this year, and just his communication on the field, and has a crack as well for someone his size. He and yeah, showed great leadership throughout the year.
Awesome. Son of Stephen, of course. So that's your top 10, or I guess your favourite 10 teammates there. I'm going to go into your power rankings, which is something we're pretty used to here at Rookie Me Central. A familiar name at the top of yours was Nick Dacos, so we won't really talk about him. Yep. Next is Finn Callaghan.
Yeah, I think Finn's just a great mover. The way he weaves in and out of traffic, his agility and decision making with his left foot is just something a lot of clubs will be eyeing off. For sure.
Absolutely, they will. Yeah, Josh Ward is number 3. We've spoken about him. Mac Andrew, number 4, someone who I got a pretty good seat watching him jump pretty much on your head in a ruck contest playing for Vic Country. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he's very, very athletic. Jump very high, and yeah, just someone with a huge upside. I think just similar to me, would want to be putting on size his first couple pre-seasons, but yeah, his upside's massive. Very, very skillful and a great mover for his size.
Absolutely. At 5 and 6, a couple of Sandy Dragons boys. We've got Josh Sin and Campbell Chesser, who we'll be speaking to soon as well. Tell us a bit about those boys.
Yeah, I think they're both, one of their main weapons is their speed and breaking the lines. I think both of them very quick off halfback and in the guts and yeah, just game changers for the way they break the game open and use their kicks to make great decisions and yeah, very, very beneficial for whatever team picks them up.
Do you have any dirt on them that I can use for the interviews?
For Campbell, probably not. Nah.
No. All right. We'll steer clear then. Number 7, Ben Hobbs.
Yeah, I think Hobbs is just a tough in and under midfielder. He's got great skills, very, very physical. Yeah, great tackler and yeah, someone you would love to have on your team for sure.
All right, I only got a couple left, or 3. So Josh Gibcus, number 8, one who played on you as well. I think for the last quarter of that Vic Metro game.
Yeah, yeah, very, very athletic, great mover. Yeah, I think reads the ball and reads the play well, and yeah, great intercept fender and good skills coming out of the defensive 50 as well.
Absolutely. Speaking of good skills, Joshua Shelley is the second last player on your list. Pretty mercurial type.
Yeah. For what the highlights I've seen of him, yeah, just like game changer, just crafty small forward and midfielder, or yeah, likes to just break the lines open and kick goals and yeah, game changer, like I said. Yeah.
All right, and rounding out the list, you've got Tyler Sonzy, a player who probably didn't hit his best this year, but he's got a bit of class about him.
Yeah, I think we versed him, I think, the first game of the year for the Chargers, or second game actually, and yeah, I think just the way he reads the tap of the other ruckman and just his clearance work and just breaking out of the stoppages and just getting the ball forward for his team was pretty excellent from what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was on commentary for that game at Preston City Oval, so I do remember him probably getting a few of your taps, to be honest. But yeah, thank you for that. If you end up having a good 15-year footy career, then you can probably get into the media pretty quickly after that, like your dad. So good job. Thanks for joining us today, Sam. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. Thanks for having me on. It's been great to chat to you and you at Rookie Me. So yeah, thanks for having me on.
Awesome. No worries at all. We'll have plenty more content on Rookie Me Central in the build up to the draft. So stay tuned. As I said, a couple more interviews to come, and best of luck to you, Sam, for the draft.